Good evening and welcome back to the Mindful Model Makers Workshop. It's been a week or so. Reason is I've had a bad cough, and you ever go out trying to make a video when you've got a cough because you're all right until the minute you switch the camera on and then it goes haywire. Now, this is the LCUT model that I'm building for a layout for the Tunbridge Model Railway Club, which I belong to, and I've done some various bits and pieces and reinforcing and things like that. What you find, I think the reason why a lot of this has got movement in it is because the proper building is brick. You can see that the brick is laser cut into this piece of material here. Well, what we've done, because there's other buildings on the layout, we have covered it with a stone paper, which is produced by a company called Petite Properties, and this is the 176 rustic stone, and it's because there's other buildings with the same, so it's obviously to try and keep the whole thing looking as though it's meant to be in the area. You'll find that there is some curvature, but that will straighten out. Like this corner here, I've managed to square that up by just putting these panels in, cutting that one down there, squaring that up. And on the little outbuilding, what I've done is cut little triangle pieces to go in the corners. All you need for that is to get a square piece of card, like so, and just cut the corner. So if you put it down on and put your knife and literally cut across, the size doesn't really matter about the size, it'll just go in the corner. Then you've got this little right angle piece that you can just glue in, and it will stiffen up the corner and make it strong. Now, just one other little thing. I mean, everyone's heard of Gorilla Glue now, I think. I've never really thought about the Superglue before, but I don't know. I mean, I go to Poundland and places like that and buy these 5 tubes in the metal thing. And if you don't keep them up right and make sure the little teeny hole is clear all the time and it's tapped back down in, you may only get 2 or 3 goes and then it goes rock hard. Well, I've been using this lately and I found it's really good. The actual top is in 2 parts. You can take the very top piece off, and inside you have a nozzle, so you can tip it up and do it like you normally would. But something that I've found is actually much better than that is this next bit. Just unscrew the top, and inside is a brush. Now all you've got to do is brush that off as you take it out, and that's it. If you do get any on that top bit, before you put the lid back on, get a cloth and just clean that off, because what happens a lot of times is that will seal inside and stop the air, and that's how Superglue sets, by the lack of air. So it's like if you put it on 2 pieces and squeeze it hard enough, there's no air between, and it will go off quite well. So I think this was about $8.99. It's not the cheapest, but I think you'll get more life out of that. I do, for a little shop that I found down in Hive in Kent, use these ones. These are £1.50, and again, if I can get and use, I try to put something in there, take the top right off and put like a something like this this is a dentist prod. I sometimes put that in, and then I can put the glue on and just touch it in the places that I wish to glue and do it that way. Whereas if you're using the nozzles, I find that they clog up, and it's all right if you're remembering all the time to unclog these things. So yeah, this is a brilliant bit. So I'll just demonstrate putting that little corner bit. Don't actually need it there, but I'll just show you. So I just bring it up. It comes up with a lot of glue, but if you can get it all inside as much as pos, then that will drip back down in. Then I can just paint that on to the piece of card like so, and that's it. I don't mind if a little bit goes on my fingers. So used to getting super glue on there. Used to really panic about it, but don't even think nowadays. Right, so that now has glued that little angle piece into that corner. And of course you can always paint across to join bits on, anything like that if that needs doing. So yeah, so that's in there now firmly, so it's not going to move. So yes, just a little tip. And then all I do then is I'll get my old cloth here, I just make sure there's no residue around that top, and that way it's not going to get into the thread as you close the lid down. So there we are. I've had this, by the way, for a couple of weeks now, and it's done a lot of good things. So yeah, a bit expensive, but I think it may pay off in the long run, because you've got it there and you've got two ways of applying the glue, and I think the brush is quite good. Obviously because it stays in it, it's okay. Be no good using other brushes, because what you're going to clean it out with, that's the other thing, and you'll be wasting a brush every time you use it. So yeah, no, I just thought that was a handy thing for modelling. So I'll be getting on with this. I've actually put the windows in now, just painted them black, and I've left them on the actual thing so it sits better. You can see all inside now how I've made this building up, and there will be an upper loading bit with a hoist on as well. So this should make into a really nice model when it's done. You can see the progress. I won't be at the club this week because we're away, but probably the club the week after, I'll take it and I'll get some shots of it on the layout, and hopefully the other guy that's making another building will have his there, and you can then start to see how the layout is being formed. Yeah, so I will see you in the next video. We're off, but I'm taking something with me to build, so we'll work our way through that. So I'm in the motorhome, so I'll do some filming while we're in the motorhome and some modelling. So it won't be this, I'll leave this here, but I will be doing a bit more of this before it goes back to the club. But anyway, I'll see you in the next video, and I hope the bit about the super glue is of use to you. But yeah, I found it a lot better actually. So like I say, I don't like the price, but yeah, that's I think it's a handy with the brush on. Anyway, I'll see you very shortly. If you like this, please subscribe. There are 300 odd different videos on this channel, so it covers quite a wide scope. So yeah, there might be something other for interest for you as well. And if you like this, please subscribe, please like if you do, just comment if you don't as well. So, and I will reply. Anyway, thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.